Good morning, everyone. 6 o'clock on your Sunday morning. Thanks for getting your day started with us here on 13 Sunrise. I'm Matthew Foltz alongside Lindsay Monroe. Lindsay, we had a nice warm up yesterday. It was clear days, dry. We didn't have to deal with that rain, and it was just nice.
Yeah, once the sun came out, right? Kind of gloomy yesterday morning. A lot cooler. Now, out there right now, it is a little cool, but
it was.
Similar to yesterday, it's going to warm up nicely. And then we're looking at a major warming trend. We're saying hello to the 80s again for Monday and Tuesday. But of course, that's also going to bring some storm chances eventually. Right now, we are still running a little cooler than where we were 24 hours ago even. We're down by just 2 degrees here in Indy, but down by 7 right now in Shelbyville. That does put our temperatures on the cool side of things. Most of us are waking up to temps in the 40s, also starting to see some upper 30s on the map between Lafayette and Kokomo as the sky has cleared out during the overnight. It's allowed for any warmth that we had around yesterday. By the way, we only got up to 62, so that's well below average for this time of year. We're all going to get well above that eventually today. Well, maybe not well above it, but closer to it at least. We keep the sky clear after a few morning clouds exit, holding steady in the 40s temperature-wise over the next few hours. We rebound quickly back to the 50s as we are headed to about 68 for a forecast high temperature today here in Indy. 66 in Muncie. We've got the upper 60s across the board as our wind direction has shifted from the north yesterday to the southeast today. So that's going to play a role in helping to warm things up to more seasonal levels. 68, by the way, the average high at this point in the season. We will jump up in a big way as we get into Monday and Tuesday with daytime highs back in the low 80s. Of course, as we go from 82 back into the upper 60s come Wednesday, it's going to be perhaps a rocky transition. So already the Storm Prediction Center has placed a good portion of central and all of southern Indiana under this level 2 risk of scattered strong to severe storms. Looks like this is going to happen during the afternoon hours on Tuesday. So we're going to get you updated on the latest severe risk as well as the latest timeline on those storms possible coming up in your full forecast coming up.
We'll see you then, Lindsay. New this morning, we're working to find out more information about a deadly crash on the city's east side. This happened shortly after 11 o'clock last night near the intersection of East 30th and North Shadeland Avenue. IMPD says at least one person was killed in this crash involving a Honda sedan and an Audi SUV. IMPD's fatal crash team has been investigating this scene overnight. The Marion County Coroner's Office will now identify the person killed once family members have been notified. Right now, a Mooresville police officer is recovering at an IU Health Methodist Hospital after getting hit during a car chase in Morgan County. Investigators tell us that officer will be okay. We're told it happened just after 6:45 last night when Morgan County deputies tried to stop a black Challenger. That's when they say the driver sped away heading north along State Road 67. Police say the officer was trying to put out stop sticks when the driver allegedly hit the officer. Now, police tell us that the officers ended the pursuit as it approached congested traffic in Hendricks County. They're still looking for the suspect this morning, so anyone with any information is asked to call the Morgan County Sheriff's Office. Take a look at your screen. You might remember this video from last summer where spinning and street takeovers were a big problem right here in Indianapolis. And as temperatures get warmer, Metro Police are now making plans to prevent similar problems this summer. So yesterday, they teamed up with a car organization called Indy Hood Rats to promote a safe and legal car show. Thousands of people packed the old Indy Airport parking garage. In fact, traffic was actually backed up for hours just for the cars to try to get in. Last summer, IMPD shut down several illegal street takeovers. They say the goal here now is to just promote safe, family-friendly events.
So many people enjoy cars. I mean, we're the racing capital of the world. There's a time and place for everything, but that's something that we've all got in common.
Now, money raised from this year's event benefits Indiana's chapter of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Well, this morning, we're working to get more details this morning about a crash involving a Jeep and a train. Now, this happened yesterday afternoon around 2:30 on the city's northeast side near Sherman and Mass Ave. You can see a damaged Jeep right there on your screen that was on the railroad tracks. An IMPD police report obtained by 13 News does not include any information on how many people were inside that Jeep at the time, as well as the description on any injuries or how serious the injuries may have been. However, CSX says there were no injuries. A political group held a rally yesterday calling for justice for a man shot and killed by IMPD in February.
We only win when we fight back.
Now, around 24 people showed up at Willard Park, not too far from where Adam Sykes was shot. They want Metro Police to release unedited body camera video to Sykes' family. The Indianapolis Liberation Center claims that one of the officers involved told the other to kill him moments before opening fire. Now, 2 weeks ago, IMPD released edited video of that incident that you see right here on your screen. They say officers followed Sykes because he had an active arrest warrant. IMPD says Sykes ran from police, fell, and dropped a handgun. Officers say they fired at Sykes when he reached for the gun. We're now less than a week away from a tradition renewed for thousands of runners and walkers. We're talking about the IU Health 500 Festival Mini Marathon. Yesterday was all about getting volunteers everything they need for the big day. Our Anna Chalker shows us now how they're getting ready for the race.
Before thousands take to the start line at the 500 Festival Mini Marathon.
What's the last name?
It was a race to the pickup line for these volunteers.
As the cars pull up, we figure out what they need and what we need to give them. We hand it off and they drive on out. It's a pretty quick assembly line.
Saturday, over 1,200 volunteers picked up their packets with everything they need to help with race weekend.
Right, here's your stuff. You should be all set.
Whether they are at the expo helping participants or cheering them on at the race, there's a shared excitement in the week leading up.
They are committed. They're out at the track sometimes early. They're here early. They're ready to go, ready to help. They've got tons of different roles that they're working for us, especially this week being at Lucas Oil and then down on the race course. So we're very, very thankful for them.
And in this line were volunteers like Kara Thomas, who's here for her 5th year. She says what keeps her coming back is seeing people accomplish their dreams when they cross the finish line.
You see some coming through elated, you see some coming through exhausted, covered in sweat, but it's such a sense of joy and accomplishment. It's a really good feeling.
A feeling these volunteers will soon share with thousands. Now that all the volunteers have everything they need, next up is the mini marathon on Saturday. And you can watch that live here on WTHR starting at 6 a.m. In Indianapolis, Anna Chalker, 13 News.